Let's unbox and assemble this food processor, and I'm going to show you how it works, its benefits, and the different things that you can use it for. Inside the box, there are 3 separate parts. Such a unique color, it's so sleek looking. It does have little suction cups at the bottom, so it's not gonna move. A food processor can be used for many different things, and I really like the measuring cup feature. So this measuring cup, which is also a pressing barrel, is kind of like a 2-in-1, and it does come originally with all 3 cutters together, but let me explain what to use each one for. Once you wash it, it is good to be used, and make sure that you always have the cutter saddle in it. That's that tall thing. So this metal chopper is for chopping or making salsa or whatever you want. This plastic one is for kneading dough, and then the cutter head has 2 sides. There is a shred and a slice side, so just depending on what you want to do, make sure that if you want to slice, have slice facing up, and then you add in the top, and then you're good to go. So like I said earlier, this is a pressing barrel, so either put some liquid in it to measure, or you can press food down into it. So let me chop some zucchini and squash and show you what this looks like in action. I did put the pressing barrel down, and this was on setting 1. Then I added in a couple squash. They were a little smaller, and I did the pulse setting. Both worked great, so just depending on what you want to do. I would do pulse maybe if you are pressing food into it. And then I took the lid off, and it made the perfect little circles. I was using these to saute vegetables, so I did like the thinness level of them. And then I switched, and I wanted to actually shred bell pepper. So I cut up bell pepper just a little, and then I shred it. I wanted those juices in there because, again, I was sauteing veggies, and it did exactly what I wanted, especially because it was a veggie, but it does shred cheese beautifully. So just keep that in mind. I think that is the best thing to do with the shred. And then I tried it with a banana. I don't recommend doing one that's this ripe, although it did still slice up little banana slices. And I wanted to see if this works as a blender, so I put the chopping feature in and made a little acai bowl. Now I know that obviously a blender is great, but why get my blender out if I have my food processor out? So I did make an acai bowl. I measured some water, put it on level 2, and then let it run, and it made a beautiful yummy acai bowl. So it does work as a blender, even though I did have to use a spoon to get it all out because it doesn't have a little spout. But all in all, this is a great food processor. It's a great price, and I'm really glad that I got it.